Hey, it's Will Elwood here. Thank you for joining me in this video. It is a beautiful Saturday morning here, and I've just put my son down for a nap about 20 minutes ago, and he fell asleep on me. We're sat in a chair, and I closed my eyes just to rest for a little bit, and it occurred to me just how busy my mind was. So it was thinking about this weekend, the plans that I have, the plans that I want to make. I was thinking about work, I was thinking about business, I was reminded of all the messages that I have to do, the admin, the paperwork, blah, 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 blah. And if you're watching this and this is resonating, if this is you at the moment, or you have these periods of overwhelm where you just can't switch off, then you'll find this valuable, because I'm sharing the 3 steps that I take when I feel all over the place. So step number 1 is simply to pause. And why we have to do this first of all is it's a conscious decision to stop all of that. So when you notice that you feel all over the place, or when you notice that your mind is just thinking and remembering and planning and going on and on and on, that should be a trigger for you to say, right, I need to press the pause button. And that may look like taking a deep breath. That may look like taking 5 minutes for yourself just to meditate, or to go for a walk, or relax. It can be longer than 5 minutes, but it's just an important step just to, metaphorically press that pause button, interrupt that pattern, because all of this is automatic, right? All these thoughts are automatic, they're happening by themselves. So the first step is just to pause, and by pausing you're taking back control. Step number 2, something that I find incredibly helpful in terms of getting everything out of here onto paper, is taking a brain dump. So if you've got a journal or a diary, you can use that, that's great. Otherwise, use a piece of paper, and A3, you can easily fill an A3 piece of paper doing this, but just get everything out of here onto paper. So write down the messages you have to reply to, write down the goals that you have for yourself, write down all those little jobs that are just unfinished, the things that are bothering you. You know what ones those are, because they're the ones that keep coming back and back and back. So write everything down, write all those things, and it's incredible just how freeing that is to express. Because I think my theory is, we feel overwhelmed because our mind is giving us these reminders, it's telling us what's important, and we're not responding to that. So the message gets louder, the messages become more frequent. So what you're doing by taking a brain dump, by writing down all those things, is you're telling your mind, okay, I've got the message. These things are important. Okay? So step number 1 is to pause. Step number 2 is to take a brain dump. Step number 3 is refocus. If you do not go through these steps, then you'll continue to feel overwhelmed. You'll continue to put out fires, which means to respond to the urgent things that pop up, which aren't necessarily the most important or meaningful things on or in your life. I was about to say on your list, but I hate to do lists. So the most important things, the most valuable, meaningful things in your life. How I refocus is to look at that big long list of things, those goals, those objectives, and to ask myself, right, in the next 90 days, what do I want to focus on? What do I want to achieve? And we have to ask ourselves that question, because if we don't create that focus, we're always going to be putting out fires, we're always going to be responding to the things in life that pop up and are urgent. So ask yourself, where do I want to be in 90 days? Where do I want to make progress? And I would recommend no more than 5. So these are going to be your 5 90-day objectives, okay? Once you've got your 5 90-day objectives, you're going to use those each week to sit down and to say, right, in order to achieve this in 90 days, what is a milestone? What is a goal? What is something that I can focus on this week? And again, you want to set yourself no more than 5. 3 is fine. 3 weekly goals, 5 weekly goals maximum. And then on a daily basis, ask yourself, what do I need to do today? What do I have to focus on? What do I have to complete in order to achieve those weekly goals? And there's a huge sense of focus, there's a huge sense of alignment, because when you are actually doing the things on a daily basis that you know are moving towards your weekly goals, which are working towards your 90-day objectives, there's a sense of clarity. You're on the right path because you've consciously, intentionally created it that way. You're no longer putting out fires. You're doing things on a daily basis that you've decided to do, which are working towards your weekly and your 90-day objectives. I believe I learnt this from Kerwin Ray, I believe. There's lots of mentors and guru figures who I follow and learn from. I believe this was one of his strategies, and it's amazing. It works. It really does work. So they're the 3 steps. Pause. I've forgotten number 2. That'd be embarrassing. Pause. Dump. Refocus. So if you found this valuable, or if you're going to do this, let me know. Leave me a comment, send me a message, tell me how you're feeling now before you do it, or message me once you have gone through this process. Let me know how this has helped you. If you want some assistance with this, you can message me. A large part of my coaching is guiding people, it's helping people to take all of that overwhelm, all those goals, all those to-dos, getting them onto paper, creating a very tangible action plan, just so you can feel less stressed, just so you can feel that focus. So if you want some personal support, you can message me and we can talk about the different options for making that happen. Thanks for watching this. Enjoy this beautiful weather. I hope that the sun is shining where you are, and speak soon. All the best. Bye-bye.